Mr. Vijayan, we have with us Mr. Chengappa, who is in the hot seat today.
Right.
And he has been talking about how people do not bother about fire safety measures.
Right.
And he has been encountering a lot of problems when he visits buildings. He has also taken up that cause. I'm sure, Mr. Vijayan, you must have met Chengappa several times.
Correct.
But now is the chance face to face. For our listeners, if you have any particular questions for suggestions or questions to Chengappa, please pose it now.
Yeah. Just a few questions, nothing really, and I don't want him to be in the hot spot. So, primarily, now that we have the new laws in place, what are the challenges you foresee in implementing it? It was easy for us to go out and maybe file a PIL, get the courts to, pass the right direction. But now the ball is in your court. So how do you handle that? Is really what.
See, as per the notifications, we are supposed to inspect all the buildings all the high-rise buildings in Karnataka within 9 months.
Correct.
This is really a big task. If there is no fire call, no rescue call, no other official work, then we can take up this challenge and we can at least try to fulfill. But parallelly, we have to run the other activities of the department also. We get every day, we get some fire calls, every day we get some rescue calls. I am not talking about only Bangalore, we have to cover whole Karnataka.
Right.
And also, we have a shortage of staff also. We have written to the government and about 58 extra posts we have exclusively asked for this task, to take up this task. That is also coming up. And we also have taken up the training program of training the second and third level officers, what they are expected to do and what they are expected to inspect in the building, and how to they have moved, what sort of letter they have to give, and the format also we are preparing and giving. All these thing process will be another 15-20 days we will be completing. And thereafter, I think we will, at one go, we will go for this thing. And it is not an easy task for us, as we say that. Unless the occupants or the builder cooperate with us, it is very difficult for us to even to gain an entry to the building.
Right.
This is one thing we have to think. We cannot every time fight. We want to conduct this inspection in a friendly atmosphere, and we are not here to punish the people. We are here to create an awareness and to point out their lapses and to make them to rectify the things.
Yeah. So one thing we are doing, sir, to help you in that direction is really what I was mentioning earlier. We are focusing some of our radio initiatives around creating awareness to the new notification, where, for example, Justice Santosh Hegde actually talks about the fact that there's a new law in place. Are you aware of it? And you need to now, it's a very stringent law, so please make sure that everything is taken care of. So those are efforts we are doing to try and support you so that your awareness to this new law also gets to, people get to know about it.
No, that we are feeling that one, because the people started approaching us.
Right.
But some of the things what is happening, then that is some of the people are trying to settle the issue with their landlord, their builder. This type of things also started coming in between. We have to be very careful in dealing with this one.
Right.
When we go to any premises for inspection, we will not focus to one individual.
Correct.
We have to take the common problem of the area. Let us say that approach road, then open space, whether the open space is encroached, maintained. Then the staircase is free or whether it is locked.
Correct.
And whether the backup power supply is there, firefighting systems are maintained. These are the common things we see.
Right.
We will not focus to the individual problems there.
Right. So one of the things that we had actually put in our PIL but didn't get picked up, I think, was a suggestion we had made as part of our plea was to set up a contact center, much like the police department has a contact center and various other departments have. Is there anything happening on that front?
Contact center in
meaning if I call, currently it's manually one individual or two individuals possibly manning it, but much like a call center. Since you also look at emergency services besides fire, wouldn't you think the idea of a call center or a contact center becomes very critical?
No, we are in the process of upgrading our control room. We already built a separate building for it, and we have put up a lot of new equipment there. Only we have to upgrade that one. We are on the job.
Okay. Obviously, coming from an organization like ours, we want to check with you, how can we be of help to the Fire and Emergency Services Department? I'm talking about beyond Carlton. Organizations like ours, how can we support you? Because obviously you have many things on your plate.
Definitely we'll take your support. because whatever is happening, a lot of things have happened up with your initiative, and something new has come up. Definitely we'll take your support, and whenever we need to have, then let us. Anyhow, we are talking to each other, and we are in contact. Definitely we avail your services, and we let us work together as a team.
Sure. There were two thoughts we had for you, sir. One was at the last time I checked, we didn't have our website up for Karnataka State. Would you need some help there from any citizen or Bangalore who can, or an organization that is willing to come forward, design it for you, put it together, much like fire departments globally have? We feel there's a huge need, especially in a city which is the IT capital. It becomes all the more relevant that the Karnataka State Fire and Emergency Services has a website which is relevant, updated. So if you feel you need some people through this, you would want people to come in and contribute and take that up, I thought I should raise it with you. At this point.
We had a website, twice it was hacked.
No, hacking is different, Mr. Chengappa.
No, it has happened, but now we
what?
we are now again we have come up with this thing. Definitely we will take your service support.
Yeah.
See,
Definitely
it has
will.
to be updated regularly.
No,
People should keep. What Mr. Vijayan says is, can he or his people help you in putting up?
Definitely
or
we will definitely will take their support. Definitely we will set it.
I think you
See,
must take support
we have a
because you don't
system.
have
Not
that.
only in the department, we have a system. It is not that new to us. We have a system. We got about 5 fire stations constructed by the Electronic Industries Association, in Manyata Tech Park by the builder, in Mysore by Infosys.
So you take outside help.
Yeah. In Sarjapur Road, we got the Credai have constructed the building, and now in Bannerghatta Road, DLF is constructing the building. It is not new for us. Even the control room is constructed by 2-3 builders, and they have given
Right.
everything. We accept this type of social responsibility contribution from the individual or from the company organization. Definitely we are taking.
Yeah.
Definitely we will take your support, and we definitely let us be an example to others. That is one.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Ultimately, end of the day, that's why before you reached here, you joined us. I told him in Bangalore, in what is happening, to get something should happen.
Correct.
1983
Only
Gangaram
tragedy
building
alone.
collapsed. Then that
Exact,
new building
exact.
bylaw
Yeah.
came.
Yeah.
And circus tragedy has happened in 81. Then some stringent measures were introduced.
Right.
And now after this one, we got some notification. Unfortunately, something is coming only after something happens.
Right.
So we shouldn't. Let us not wait for
Absolutely.
further happenings,
Yeah.
and let us.
Which is how we came into being in some sense.
No, definitely we'll avail your services, and
Just-
we work. Let us work as a team.
One last idea we had, and we wanted to kind of bounce it off you. And this is nothing new. We have not been the innovators of the idea. But to replicate what 2 other departments from the government have done fairly effectively in our view. One is the Delhi Traffic Police, and the other is the Bangalore Traffic Police. They have actually set up a page on Facebook where they get citizens to participate and talk about traffic violations. So if I'm driving a car and I find somebody in front of me violating the traffic rules, let's say going past a red light, I can take with my mobile phone a quick picture with the number of the vehicle and actually post it on the Delhi Traffic Police Facebook page or the Bangalore Traffic Police Facebook page. This led us to a thought that given the number of buildings that exist within the state and within the city, it is virtually impossible for the fire department or any other force to go out and start looking for violations. But if you empowered the average citizen to say that you post it on a fire department Facebook page, then we could then take it forward. So we are actually willing to support you in that cause, saying that we will set that whole thing up for you, but you will need to eventually take action basis that. But setting up the Facebook page, inviting people to come in and post violations is something we can definitely be a pillar of support to you on. You think it's a worthwhile idea, sir?
Definitely worthwhile, but I will discuss this issue with my DG, and definitely will revert back to
we
you.
could meet you and
Definitely,
the DG
definitely.
with
I will
that
organize
and
a
propose it. We'll come to you with a
I will
sample.
organize a meeting, and let us discuss, because we have a DGP and one IGP also.
Right.
And let us discuss. It is a policy matter. Once we accept it, then you have to continue with it. You cannot
100%.
just start and
No,
then
you can't.
you have to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We
We
will
have to
take up
modernize the fire force. And this is one of the things what Mr. Vijayan has said. I think through this, there is a lot of interactivity, there is a lot of connectivity. So people themselves participate in putting out fire or bring out safety measures for fire. So it helps your department.
Definitely we will welcome such this thing.
Mr. Vijayan, many thanks for coming over to the studio to participate in the talk show with Mr. Chengappa. my best wishes to you. I wish Beyond Carlton succeeds in all its efforts. Thank you once again, Mr. Vijay.
Thank you, Mr. Balram, and thank you, Mr. Chengappa, for giving me this opportunity. And we see ourselves as partners with the fire department, and we want to make sure that they get strengthened and empowered in whatever they need to do. So that's the reason I'm here.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vijay. Thank you very much.